My name is Marcia, and today I'm going to have a map made of my veins. Let's go. I am here at my vascular specialist. We are going to get some venous sufficiency testing done. So my understanding is that they're going to do like little sonograms or some are doing. So let's see what that's all about. So in a previous video, I explained that I was diagnosed with chronic venous insufficiency. So the purpose of mapping is to be able to locate all of the insufficient areas in my veins, but then also be able to track the progress. So in order to map my veins today, they use an ultrasound machine, and they will go through and put the ultrasound wand on my legs and follow the veins throughout my legs. And to do this, they use some of the gel, just like if you were a woman, a pregnant woman, and you're getting an ultrasound done so that they can check your baby. They use the same type of gel on your legs so that that wand will slide easier across your skin on your legs as well. Another thing that you'll notice is, as I'm showing you some of these video clips, she's mapping the entire leg. So she started up on my upper thigh area, and she follows that all the way down. She does the back of my thigh as well, and she does my calves. Now, with that, you'll see that every so often she actually is putting pressure on my legs, either at the same spot that she's doing the ultrasound at the time or in a different location. So the reason why she's doing that, as she explained it to me, is so that she can look for some reflux. So that would be where part of the problem when you have chronic venous insufficiency is the veins and the valves within your veins are not properly functioning to keep the blood flow moving in the right direction. So when she pushes on my legs in certain areas, in an area that she suspects that the valves are not working properly, she's able to identify those spots where the reflux or those valves are not properly working. So this is one of those things that a primary care doctor won't know about this stuff. So if your doctor has ever said to you that you have edema or any sort of swelling in your legs, your doctor may not know that they should actually be giving you a referral to a vascular specialist. Someone who can actually look at you and see if it's lymphedema or lip edema that you are experiencing, and then also hopefully identify some venous insufficiency that you could be having as well. The earlier you're able to diagnose these things, the better off you're going to be in the long run. These types of concerns, venous insufficiency, lymphedema, stuff like that, they develop over a period of time. So while people may be thinking they're healthy now because they don't have any signs or symptoms, it doesn't mean that your body is not experiencing these types of concerns, because they don't start out being visible to the naked eye. So if you do start experiencing this stuff, ask your doctor for that referral to a specialist who can help identify these types of concerns and hopefully track them for you to see, as you progress through your wellness journey, you will hopefully be able to reverse some of what's happening, and some of it's not curable at all. So for instance, lymphedema is usually not something that can be healed at all. It will be something that I will experience for the rest of my life. Now, the venous insufficiency is something that could They did also map everything, like physically draw it out. So I've got an image here. This is the results of my test. This was done back in July, but this was the results of that test, where you can see where she followed those veins. The ones in red are all the ones that they have identified as veins with reflux in them. So that means all of those veins have either one valve or multiple valves in them that are not working properly. Then you'll also notice that some of these are marked in black. So the ones in black, they are varicose veins, in that they have maybe perforated my skin just because of the pressure, but there is not any reflux in those. So the valves in those are working properly. They're just strained because of the amount of blood that's trying to go through them, because it's getting blocked in my other veins. And then you'll notice up in my groin area, those are marked in purple, and that's where there is some deep reflux occurring. Now, when the doctor came in and spoke to me after she finished doing the mapping, he did say that a very large part of my issue is due to my weight. So just the sheer size of my belly sitting on the tops of my thighs, that's where the worst part of the reflux and the blockage is occurring. And he did explain, because I am actively losing weight and finding quite a bit of success in it, from the time I had my first appointment to the time I had this mapping appointment, it was only about 5 weeks. And in that amount of time, I had lost 15 pounds. So the doctor was excited to see that amount of progress. And he says, because I am actively still in the process of working on this for myself, that is what we're going to do right now. He said, with weight loss, some of this could improve. There is no guarantee of that, but that's why it's important to have this mapping done now, so that as we proceed through this process, they'll be able to track it again as I lose more weight, and see if any of this stuff has improved. So that is what I had done on this day. And again, this is something we will continue to track as I move forward. And this is just a starting point, so my doctor is able to see how things change and progress. And this is something that we will be able to decide at a later date if we need to have a surgery, or if it's been able to help resolve itself as I lighten the load of my belly on my upper thighs. So, thank you so much for watching today's video. Please like this video, share it with anybody you think might find it helpful in any way, and leave a comment down below. If you have any questions, I will try my best to help answer, or at least direct you somewhere that you can get the answers you're looking for. But I appreciate you all. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time.